at the brush control panels and color variability and color expression. I'm going to just drag these out for a moment so that you can see them separately. There we go. We'll get rid of that. Put these here. Let's take a look at a liquid ink coarse bristle, and here's the default brush with a single color. I'm going to go into color variability and increase the hue, saturation and value variability, and look, get wonderful sort of multiple colors within the brushstroke. I love that. By the way, the liquid ink does work in a separate layer, a bit like the watercolor, and there are these things called resists, which are wonderful. So it sort of actually acts to sort of eat into the brushstroke, a bit like acid, and you'll see it is in fact in a layer. So we're going to just drop all, that's equivalent to flatten, and I'll do a select tool delete. We've had a look at the effect of color variability, and let's now have a look at the effect of color expression. What I'd like to do is to use this gradient that we have here, the warm gray range gradient, and I'm going to first of all fill my canvas with it. So edit fill using gradient, there we go, and then I'm going to pick this brush. So it's a Sumi E, digital Sumi E, and remember we have our search box here, so if you need to find it quickly by a search, just type in digital Sumi E, return, and there it is, the digital Sumi E brush. And I'm just going to demonstrate what this looks like. It's very pressure sensitive. As I push heavier, it gets larger. Then as I press lightly, I get a nice thin line. There we go. So let's now add a little bit of expression, and we're going to do this with pressure. So what you're going to notice now is that when I press lightly it's white, when I press heavier it's green, and the two colors that are changing here are from the main and additional color. This is actually one of the ways you can use the additional color. So I'm going to make that what was white red, and you'll notice now it goes red to green. I'm using the arrows here to change the swap between the main and additional color. The reason being, it's very important to keep the main color as the one that's actively checked, and you see there's a black circle around it. And then as we start to increase the jitter, what you'll notice is that those two colors, the main and additional, start to mix together, and the more color jitter we give here, the more they mix. And so here we go. So now I've got a mix all the way through, no matter what pressure I apply. So just again, an example of the way that you can control color. And remember, anytime you want to get back to the original settings for any variant, you just go up to the reset tool, click on it, and then we're back to the original settings.